Like the idea.
The next one on the table, unless you guys want to say something, is the one that I think is like probably the most legit out of any of these, and it's called the Tombstone.
Oh,
Tune. So it's all about George and his bardic.
bardic nature.
You could write like a theme song, the Tune song. Stone. But yeah, if the chance bring that up, you have that chance. It's Tune.
You got distracted, but I do have it. Yeah, and this is another one where it's like the inscription on the stone is basically just saying the name of who carved it.
Same thing again.
Same shit.
Elder Futhark. It's allegedly dated from 200 AD to 450 AD. So right there, you're already seeing like they have no way of knowing. Like you might as well just be admitting you don't know, right? And 1627 is when it was discovered. And the reason I say that is because if you guys haven't found these stones until after the freaking Middle Ages, how do you know to date them based on what letters people were using in the first couple centuries if you don't have anything to reference it to begin with? You know, it's like there just seems to be something weird, and maybe I'm missing something, and there'll be people freaking out in the chat, but I just don't get it. And like I said, none of this shit enlightens us. But I like it. It looks good. It looks big. It looks like something that would look like more authentic, you know?
Right. And then somehow the Germanic culture went through some sort of extreme throttling of technical savvy. And now they have the most technically advanced language in the world, to the extent that there's like, I think it's in Mein Kampf, there's a word that is like many pages long. It's like one of the longest words in the world, which is just fascinating. And that they're so technically inclined still today, you know.
The Germans are the most industrious people of Europe, bar none.
Right.
Artists,
right.
The best, like literally. Why do you think Rome was so good? Why do you think Rome had such powerful engineering? Right? Like, because this was the epicenter of that ancient world, right? They weren't. It's not like Italy was this like shut off place that nobody could get to. You know what I mean? And it's like, you look at that nowadays, the Italians are more like not lazy, like Italians are really gifted, like really talented at like arts and stuff, but they don't have that industriousness that the Germans have. The Germans have the drive to get
what comes from like colder versus warmer place to live too. I think has a lot to do with it. And, you know, there's a lot of W's in this inscription as well. I find that interesting with all our digamma talk. That the supposedly the name of the carver, well, I mean, on the carving, the name of the carver says is Wiwaz. So like there's a
one letter away from Tiwaz.
Double digamma. Yeah.
No, it's real curious that whole Nazi thing was Germany, and all I studied when I was in music college was German and Austrian music for almost exclusively, you know. It was the cultural epicenter of the freaking world for a long time.
Right.
And you know what I love about their painters? They are like the most, have you seen like all that area, like whether it's Germanic, all that, their paintings are so exquisite and crisp from like the Renaissance period. It's best. I love it.
Yeah, and I think the language is, you hear a Bach piece sung, it's pretty beautiful. People are used to hearing the Hitlerian Germany, you know, it's not the same. That's when you're speaking